We have JW by the ruins already. It's hard to figure out where the bomb's being planted by sound when it's on the other side of the smoke and the fountain. But here is the cavalry for Fnatic at the very least. Jame alone, 1 versus 3. We know he's capable. Needs to find the right timing though. It's a nice angle from Crims, but a better flick from Jame. Repositioning now, trying to isolate fights and avoid the trade fragger. He's got down from one, a flick from Jame, and it's 1v1 now. Broline has a kit. Does he commit to the defuse here? He's got a smoke as well. It could be huge, but he binks first. And there is the clutch from Jame. 1 versus 3. Never count him out.
Is sponsored by ctcider.com. ctcider.com is a platform that is focused on bringing back the old days of trading and a way to connect to the trading community yet again. You can search for trade offers, create your own, or just discuss a trade in the comment section. I know a lot of you guys that are watching this video right now are trying to trade up to their dream items, and I've been asked countless times as to where I can find people to trade with. Well, here is your answer. Simply create a new trade offer by logging in with Steam and then selecting an item from your inventory and the item you want on the right side. You can also search for an existing trade on the top left and find someone who looks for your items. ctcider.com is quick, easy, and totally free to use, so go check it out. Link is in the description.
Kindar comes in with the headshot, but it's Simple now who has filled in the hole on the A side. Can he patch it up? Can he win the round for them? A second kill from Simple. He looks to close out the round on its own. He puts Jame into the 1v3. He'll get one through the smoke. Jame looking for another. He's got the second onto Simple. He's looking for the 1v1 clutch, and back in middle is Boomich. So Jame could pull off this round. He's looking down into short, back up to the library. And Boomich starts to walk and creep up behind him. This would be an incredible clutch from Jame. He's going to flick down surely at this point. Big flick. It's a miracle from Jame. A huge clutch out of nowhere. A 1v3.
He gets punished. Kindar with the AK at range, puts him out of his misery. And now 2v2 falls into position. Dexter has started to come alive these last few rounds, but can he feasibly pull this one off? Jame is watching Connector. So is Kindar. This is giving a few blind spots across right now. From VP, they had no idea where Dexter was pushed in. Jame is being shoulder picked, hoping they can draw up that shot. Time is so low though, and Dexter has the kit, but he's been found and fragged. And Jame is gonna clutch it down, the 1v2.
One slip through the net. Jame back of the site with this AWP kicker fighting in the site alongside him, and already out through the window there is a player in Almeza. So this is just Jame now left in the 1v2. The AWP will deliver the first, but can it get the final man? Just saw he left to find, and he's hit him right now. Jame, he knows all about him, and he locks in the round. Virtus Pro onto double digits.
On they come. First point of contact is going to destroy Junior. Drops the bomb down onto the sidewalk as well. Now they're going to make the move through. Quesarado, he'll get one through the panel, but there's so many more bodies to find. Yuri will trade another down to a 1v2 with 10 seconds to spare. Oh, the clutch available, but the bomb has to be planted. Quesarado will get it down, but he's one bullet away from disaster. Jame wrapping with a P250. There's the finishing blow, and a clutch for Jame.
Well, he's doing so. He is wasting some time for his teammates to move over. Speaking of which, though, Yek and Archie just got spammed through the smoke by Archie, who was blind at the same time. So I'm pretty sure he saw none of that. And they've finally dealt with Sanji pushed in that corner as well. So it's all onto Jame. A 1-on-3 is needed, and it's his turn to clutch now, apparently. As Yuri's all alone, it's through the smoke from Jame. A 5-7 to the head. The Tracer's given away his position.
Harvu have been looking. You can't tell me they're not tempted to give this the look in, right? They were set up, ready to move into B if needed. Yeah, Jame, hold him ramp. Good with the aim. Yemi, that's who I want. Marley's Jame out, but he pushes through it, getting ahead of the Molotov and needing to take the peak. Wow. Jame with the round in the palm of his hands.
How does he do it, man? He makes it look so easy.
But now, executes, denies, and now they've got 15 seconds. It gets super uncomfortable. Tarek and Cirque have to turn it around. Jame knows what they're up to.
Jame can protect him. Just hold the line.
9 seconds. That's the frag. This could be the plant. James missed his shot. They have to defend him. Tarek needs to hit that shot, but it's enough. He buys time. Cirque has punched in the digits, and now Jame is hunting into Cirque. The shadow reveals his tricks, and VP snatch a 10th. That was peculiar. He is up short. Alu's ready. Ents securing this one. It's only Kickert and Jame. And only Kickert with the first. Now a second. Perhaps they can finish it right here, right now. Up against the odds. Jame to finish the job is only Sphinx. Missing his shot. Oh, no way! That is a disaster! Virtus Pro, put some respect on their name.
But he has no idea that Patsy is in kitchen. If he can drop Patsy quick, maybe there is a way back into this round and VP can get it done. He spots him, looking for that secondary player. Insta-tap. Now Espada can move into position, but not before Jame gets the post plant. Lack of grenades could be an issue. One of the two CTs is headed towards the B-app, and Jame will not hear that from this position just yet. It all comes down to the waiting game. We know Jame is a patient player. He is disciplined. He is meticulous in his approach. And so far, he's played the round perfectly. Dim has now shown his hand. And Jame snaps it off. The HP is in favor of Jame. He spots Finnegan. And now he relocates. Finnegan presses in. It's looking good for Jame to clutch this round. He just has to play the time. He just has to play the position. And there's the headshot.
Such a risk. A smoke grenade gets thrown up. Oh, but he saw Yakinder. The reason Art has this op is because he stabbed Yakinder and then he takes him down. But here's Jame in the clutch. 1v4 and halfway there already. Yuri's got the 3 kills. Can his 2 other teammates close it? Jame moving past and he executes Case Serrato, pushes it onto Henny with just the P250. Jame takes them all.
How is he so smart, this man? Jame is so good in the clutch.
Temporary damage. I don't know whether or not it will be converted. Simple Zorp certainly not going to benefit from that scrape. And look at him go, pushing in on the flash. He's going to get them both. Jame says no. 1v3 now. Finds the first and the second as well. Perfecto's gone. He knows electronics there. And Jame, last man alive, but the last to leave.
Mezzi both playing in the pit position, but they both have no Kevlar. Alex has to land the first shot, and that smoke from Esatag is doing a really good job at keeping him alive. He walks around for another kill. Esatag doing damage, and it's all on Jame. Another clutch has to go his way, this time with the Glock in his hands, but he's not got the bomb. He might just have to play for the kills. Jame with the first into the 1v1, and Jame cannot lose right now, winning every single clutch for this team. VP.
Woxic misses his shot. S-Tag still in the back. He's playing for the counter. He's playing for the clock. He's allowing Woxic to run distraction. There's the trade frag immediately, and now the rotation can come through. Dancing while he tries to avoid Jame. Jame might have time to plant. Maybe not, though, as S-Tag continues to go around the corner. Has he done his job? 4 seconds on the clock. It's going to be a real close one. I'm not sure if he's got it. Oh, my God. That changes everything. 1v2 now for Jame. Alex is so far away as well. Jame able to reposition. There are 2 flashes for Alex, but I don't know exactly where Jame is. He's unscoped now, but he scopes back in confidently. I don't think they've heard him either. Last seen on the site, not in this area at all. He's got an angle to fall back on. This is looking painful for Cloud9. He's halfway there now. Mezzi alone in the 1 versus 2. He's got to jiggle. He's got to bait the shot, but Jame lands it. He's clutched it with maybe 0.2 seconds to plant the bomb. That is outrageous from Virtus Pro.
Molotov into the market, and Zentares with 2 more kills with his AK. He's looking good for a potential 4K, but Jame deals with it. And now Jame 1 on 3. AWP in hand, coming out. Post plant to make matters worse, and no grenades apart from a smoke to play with. How he'd love to have a smoke alongside a flashbang. Or maybe a Molotov, but the kill is going to go his way. Molotov in the hands of Searson, but a smoke has already been planted down. This is doable, and Jame has connected the shot. It was about time that VP got a clutch going their way.
I'm not sure what was happening here on the retake. Nice shot from Sotfik. Buster not expecting another player to come through that way. And it's Jame now all on his own. He's got 2 players to find. I think he's been spotted. Oh, he definitely has been now, but the timer is ticking away. He's taken down the 1 versus 1. He's going to run ring around the roses.
For 30, for what it's worth.
I mean, Idis balance. He should be able to clear Kickert out from the base of the ladder. Jame, he gets 1 kill. Down goes Kickert. Jame's on the retreat, but he's fighting the entire time. 1 versus 2 from Jame, called over to the A site thanks to Kickert's quick thinking.
It's going towards one side and then towards the other. They haven't accounted for this long play from the AWP though, and he gets the kill to a 2 versus 2. Did he see the second man? I don't think he caught information. Doesn't matter. The trade will come back to reveal his position, but still Jame lands his shots. And now looks for Plopsky. 1-on-1. Oh, the USP wins the fight somehow. He's just got to hunt for that bomb, get the defuse. Jame.
Looks like he'll be fine. It looks like, I'm sure that we have that perspective again because Jame was watching, but it looks like one of the HEs caught the edge of the tunnel there, that little lip. And so we didn't get the full double nade in the face damage. Jame again, though, 30 seconds now, and does he go for the mission? No, he's just trying to make some noise here. And he's just made up his mind that, no, okay, trying to go for the fake. Issa's not going to fall for it. Issa's now in position at the edge. Jame can check the corner. Oh, he sees the gun barrel, and he gets the headshot. Jame with the clutch for Virtus Pro.